Hello, my name is Steven. I'm going to be an upcoming junior at Glenn High School. So this is my project, flow simulation, but due to circumstances of like broken code, I couldn't get that to run on this. So I have the first step of that, which is the flow simulation, which you should already know. And it just simulates the flow of, simulation. Next up, we have a value tracker, which I showed in the last one. And then what I've added at the third milestone, is connection between this and another micro USB, which I have right here. This tiny thing. So this sends data to an API, and then this accesses the API and receives it. I was supposed to have a sensor for this, but the sensor I think is bricked, and I couldn't do anything. But I learned a lot, especially coding. And this uses a C++ language model, while this uses Python. So this taught me a lot, like, how things might be so similar, but small things are different, especially colons. Anyways, so this is a driver amp where I have a driver amp for a speaker, which was specifically connected to this. But due to not having the wire, I can't connect it. So I hopefully will be getting the wire soon. And then, yeah. There were a million challenges. I mean, this step was the least challenging, but really a lot of challenges, like broken speakers. I thought it was the wire, but it wasn't, and like spending hours debugging something when I think it's my code, but it's not my code, which has been the lesson I think of this whole project, pretty much. Sometimes it's not what you think it is. You might have to like take a break and reset. So like that's why I started working on ESP32, coding it and stuff. But yeah, I hope once I'm done with this, or like since this is gonna be my last video, or project, I hope I can expand more on it, which I plan to do by adding more sensors to ESP32, maybe getting a bigger ESP32, expanding more sensors, like adding an IR remote, and then so I can change it, like put this on my wall and be able to change through it through a remote, and then also adding more sensors and audio, and then maybe this is kind of a reach if I can add a microphone to like a small controller and be able to talk to ChatGPT and it displays the answer on here. But that's gonna be kind of a reach, but hopefully. Thank you, and thanks.